Hi. I thought today I was just going to do a little bit of an update about where I am, what I'm doing with my conversion here, and a little bit about where the channel's going, because when I first started this channel, literally, I was stood in here talking about whether or not to give up. And I have to say, since starting, I've so enjoyed interacting with people, all the conversations it's brought forward. So I'm really grateful to every single person that subscribes, who comments, who watches, who shares it. Thank you so much. I don't know if you realise how much you've helped me. But what I thought I'd do today is there are some new subscribers and people and perhaps haven't gone back to those original videos. So I just thought I'd quickly tell you about me, tell you about where the channel's going, what I'm planning to do, and I'm moving forward really. So I'm Louise. I live in a little village just inland from Skegness in Lincolnshire. Been on my own since I got divorced 8 years ago, and in October the 19th, 2019, I actually sold what was originally my family farm. It had to go after the divorce. I couldn't keep it on my own, and I moved next door, so split the property, kept a couple of acres and kept the old stable block, which is where I'm stood now. Now, going back then, I'd literally got a very tight budget, but it was going to be possible to convert this. You will have to go back to all the original videos because it will explain to you why 5 years on it still looks like this. And again, a couple of weeks ago I had another knockback, and probably if you've watched the Wednesday evening chats, you'll know it did knock me back. I got quite depressed again, and I really had to work on myself to pull this back round. I put in a little while ago, I have planning on the parts of the paddock that's left, and I got planning for 3 properties, but it was only for holiday permission. Well, in this current climate and the way the new government's working, we really want housing, not more holidays. There's plenty of caravan sites, plenty of holiday permissions around here, but because of the way my local planning authority works, that was all they would give me. So I scraped together another £1,000 and put in another application, just what's called a Section 73. Bearing in mind, this means the properties can be built whatever. I've already got that planning and that's secure. That's not a problem. There's another 1.5 years left on it yet, so I've got no worries there at all. What I thought was, obviously with the new government, the new policies and everything, we're looking for housing and the Section 73, but no, didn't even bother to read the support I had from people in the village or anything like that. They just dismissed it because they're working on the 2019 policy still. Anyway, found out this week that ELDC, which is my local authority, have been told they've got to increase their housing by another 500,000. So we're going to appeal. The appeal process is free. The agent that's going to do it isn't. Probably another £1,000. But hey, it's a 6-month process, and if that then enabled those properties to be dwellings, selling them would be really easy, and then that would then finance finishing the property. So this is why I'm still looking at the glorious installation that I put in, and just at that little frustrated stage where there's nothing practically I can do in here. And I think that's really what gets me more than anything. But that's not a problem. It's going to get sorted. And if that doesn't happen in the next 6 months, then, I'll probably get the money together somehow and get a foundation in. And then that makes sure that the planning's secure forever. So whatever happens, they will get built. This will get finished. But if you want to pray for a miracle for me, I'd be really grateful. I just thought I'd share one of the fabulous sunrises we had, and this was this morning, literally. I got up early, I was off to the car boot, but I had to stop and take this in because Lincolnshire is famous for its big skies. And then now, this is where I'm sitting now. This is going to be my kitchen diner to be. As you can see, I've got my garden furniture in here because if I have friends around, I don't have anywhere for them to come when I'm in my little room. So coming in here, it gets the sunshine and it's still warm. And then I've just got to show you this because I got a little bit distracted because I have a squirrel that absolutely raids my bird feeder. But look at him, he's got a conker in his mouth from the chestnuts that are all around the property, and he's very happily digging up the entire lawn. So just thought I'd share that with you. So I'm not going to bore you much longer, but I just thought I'd tell you a little bit about what might appear on the channel, because it must be a little bit confusing for people, because it's about me and about my life in Lincolnshire. We are going to be touching more on the build, and as soon as anything happens, I will be sharing that in some sort of a format on here, because really this is what it was all about. But I wanted to tell you a little bit more about me because it explains why the random things pop up like they do. So my new hobby, metal detecting, oh, I absolutely love it. And I will definitely be posting once a month on a Sunday about that, about our finds, where we've been, what we've managed to discover, and how I'm going about it. So that's the new passion. I'm writing a book at the moment, and I'm also doing research for the National Trust at Gunby Hall. It's my local National Trust property. I do volunteer there, and I've been doing research on Algernon Massenburg. He's called Naughty Algernon. My research is helping to prove that he wasn't as naughty as they thought. So I've been doing that. I actually didn't realise how involved it was going to be, or actually how much time it was going to take up. So I'm going to be wrapping that up before Christmas, and I should be quite glad to do that. And then my book's halfway through, so I should be carrying on writing that through the winter months. I love animals. I love horses and cats especially. So things may pop up to do with that. Car boots, again, another passion of mine. I used to be an antique dealer. Now I use that word very loosely because it's definitely decorative items. I buy and sell, but I like to restore. I can't wait to find the right things that are going to work in this property as well. So that's another thing that appears. And especially for the Wednesday evening chats, they tend to be more about my life experiences. I think I've been knocking around long enough now, and I hope when I share things I can help other people in situations, or just shed a different light on things really. I'm especially interested in health for the postmenopausal women, because it's challenges that I face myself. So other things that I love to do, I love history, I love stone circles, I love architecture. So if I'm away, then I might do videos about that as well. And I like to take photographs of what I find interesting or beautiful scenery. So that's kind of why there's the randomness about the channel, because it's all the facets of me and what I like. So I hope you'll dip in and out. I hope you'll take what works for you out of it and you'll share with me. But do comment, please. I love interacting with everybody, and you're really helping me to keep going, because I know the clocks are going to change soon at the end of this month, and then the winter is a long winter, especially when you live on your own. So I'm hoping to try and get out there and do more this year and not let that take hold. So I hope this has made sense. Just felt like I needed a little update and a little catch up with everybody. So thank you for being here. Thank you for your subscribing. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your shares. It really is truly appreciated.